In medicine and money, GlaxoSmithKline is at the forefront of working on vaccines to prevent serious diseases. July 28th is World Hepatitis Day, and we are learning there is a spike happening with hepatitis A. Let's bring in Dr. Len Friedland, Vice President and Director of Scientific Affairs and Public Health at GSK Vaccines. Doctor, what can you tell us about this hepatitis A virus?
Yes, of course. Hepatitis A is a highly contagious virus that targets the liver. It can be spread from person to person and through contaminated food and drink. People can be spreading the virus without even knowing that they have any illness or any sickness, and therefore all of us are potentially at risk for hepatitis A.
Bring us up to date on the outbreak that's happening around our nation.
In fact, since 2016, we've had 33 states with outbreaks of hepatitis A. Currently, 27 states are still having ongoing hepatitis A outbreaks, and upwards of 60% of people with hepatitis A in these outbreaks have been hospitalized. Hepatitis A can be a fatal disease, and it is vaccine preventable.
Who exactly should get this vaccine in your eyes?
Well, in addition to children, when we focus in on adults with chronic diseases, adults who are experiencing unstable housing, adults who use drugs, adults who are interested in protecting themselves because they're traveling, or essentially all adults who are interested to protect themselves against hepatitis A can receive hepatitis A vaccination, and it's covered under most commercial insurance plans. The CDC recommends hepatitis A vaccination for adults, yet only 15% of adults have received at least the first dose of hepatitis A vaccine. And again, there are 27 states with ongoing outbreaks. And one other thing to mention is during the current pandemic, upwards of 67% of adults have missed adult recommended vaccines. And so it's really important to speak to your doctor, speak to your pharmacist about hepatitis A vaccination, which is vaccine preventable, and also all the other adult vaccines that are recommended for adults, because we want to catch up on what we potentially missed and keep ourselves healthy through this pandemic. And lastly, a great website is CDC.GOV/vaccines to learn more about hepatitis A and all the other vaccines that are recommended for adults.
Well, thank you, doctor, for passing along what could be life-saving information.
You're welcome.
For more Business First AM, check us out on social media. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.